We are just making our way out of our home in Chamonix, our little campsite. It's a pretty early start to this morning's adventure, so it's 6:20. You can see the epic Mont Blanc in the background. That is the view from our campsite, pretty good. So we've got a short little run through town to get to the base of the mountain. It's 2 days after that epic race in Morzine, so we're going to get some more elevation in our legs today. So let's get through town, let's get to the mountain, and I'll tell you more about it. Welcome back, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and you are watching Run4Adventure, and welcome back to our next episode in our short series where we're following my preparations for my goal race this year, the TDS. We had a nice little mile run through town there, perfect just to get the sort of legs loosened up before we start hitting the climbs. It always amazes me when I come out on a run early in Chamonix how quiet the town is this time of the morning compared to during the day or in the evening where it's super busy. But we're down here, we're starting our run. Here is the iconic church that has featured in so many UTMB videos. So this is where the race starts from and finishes, and normally we've got a big archway set up here. That'll be going up in a couple of days time, and hopefully myself, Steve Wyatt, Luke McLean and Richard Erdle will be crossing that finish line in a few weeks time. But like I said, we've got a training plan for today, and I'll give you a quick idea of what we're doing. So there's two options. Obviously, after that race in Morzine, half marathon distance with nearly 2,000 meters of elevation, my first sort of training in the mountains since we've been here. The legs are feeling a bit heavy, obviously. So the first option is we're going to be going up to Plan Praz, which is a route I've run a lot, up the VK route. It'll get me about 1,000 meters again, and we'll get up to about 2,100 meters. That's if the legs are feeling a bit heavy and a bit stiff. If we're feeling good and they loosen up, then we are going to be going all the way up to Brévent, right up the top there. You can see it glistening in the sunshine. That's at around 2,500 meters. So again, we'll get a good 1,500 meters in our legs and some really good, challenging, steep descents coming down. So really condition those quads. But let's get out on the trails, let's hit the first climb, and let's see how those legs are feeling. So we made it into this stunning woodland section. It is so good to be back on the trails around Chamonix. So we're going to be taking up a different route this time. So not the vertical kilometre route, because we've gone up there lots of times. We've made lots of videos on that. I'll leave a link in the description to those videos if you want to check them out. So I thought I'd take you up a different path this time. One, because it's less severe than the VK route. It's also less technical, and I thought that would be a good idea after the race we did a few days ago. I forget how steep that first road section is. It really gets the heart rate up and the legs pumping, that's for sure. But things have calmed down a bit now, so the bodies are acclimatizing to the thinner air as we go up already. So that's a really good sign. The first thing I need to do is get the poles out and get this gilet off. I thought it was going to be cold this time in the morning because the sun in the valley, it doesn't rise above the mountains until later on, so it can be quite chilly, but it's actually warm this morning, so I think it's going to be a hot one. But let's get the poles out and then we'll get climbing. Right, that's a bit better, let's get going. So the route that we're taking today is slightly different to the VK route that sort of follows the most direct path up to Plan Praz under the cable car. On this route, you kind of skirt round to the left and it brings you up the other side of the valley. Obviously you get epic views of Mont Blanc all the way up, and it's actually a route that myself and Liga have run before. I really like it because very different to the KVK route that's mega steep the whole way up and you're working super hard and then it gets really technical at the top. This actually has some less steep sort of runnable sections, and then you've still got some technical sections worked in as well, so it gives you a bit of everything. It's a nice route. You can run it quite hard, but today it's all about sort of getting in that TDS sort of rhythm and pace, keeping that heart rate low, keeping that breathing nice and easy and not overdoing it. We're what's 2,900 feet up and we're 4.5 miles into the run, so we've only got another 400 feet to go to the top. In fact, you can see it just up there. That's where we're heading. Going really well, all things considered. Great to be back out on the route. Great to see Mont Blanc in all its glory, and we're going to get up to Plan Praz, see how the legs feel, and if I think I've got it in me, then we'll push on to Le Brévent and get another 500 meters in the legs. But let's get to Plan Praz first. I can't speak. Must be this thin air. So we have made it up to Plan Praz at 2,075 meters. I thought I'd give you a quick sort of race debrief with this epic backdrop. So the race the other day from Morzine to Avoria, myself, Liga and a follower of the channel ran it. Name actually entered us into the race and paid for the race as a treat, which is amazing. Such a great guy, such a generous offer. So if you're watching, Name, thanks very much, mate. It was great to meet you. It was great to spend some time on the trails with you as well. You are a lovely guy, that's for sure. Thanks for all the support of the channel. So yeah, myself, Liga and Name ran the race. Took it really easy to start with, ran the first 2 climbs. We stuck together, really steady, low heart rate, steady breathing. And then the 3rd climb on the race, which is the biggie, 900 meters of elevation. I pushed on, I really attacked that climb. I was amazed how strong I felt, how well my body worked. I think taking it easy at the start allowed me to acclimatise a bit. And yeah, overtook lots of people going up, got in a really good rhythm. Had a little bit of a wobble, sort of about 1,800 meters. I think it was just my body adjusting. And then after that, I got a second wind and just pushed on. Then coming to the technical descent to the finish, pushed super hard, really technical, very similar to running on the coast path. My legs felt strong, overtook lots of people going down, and then the final climb to the finish, ran the whole climb and finished strong. So it was a super positive test. It went way better than I thought it ever could do. So we're definitely heading in the right direction for the TDS, and I'm feeling a lot more confident. Liga ran really well. She hadn't run since the Serpent Trail. She'd done 2 5Ks, no hill work, nothing, and she beasted it, pushed through and finished really well. And it was Name's first mountain race and he ran really strong and had a great finish as well. So it's success for all 3 of us. But I've got to make the decision now whether to push on to the big one or to turn around and run back down to Chamonix. And I've got to be honest, I said I was going to Le Brévent at the beginning, so we're going for the big one. So we've got another 500 meters of gain to get in our legs, and you can see the cable car just leaving, so we're heading for that cable car station up there. It's a pretty steep climb. We might even see some snow on the ground, but I can't sit down too long. The legs will seize up, so let's push on and let's make our way to the top. You can see some pretty steep climbs to come up as we make our way to Le Brévent. And I'm just wondering, what do you think? Shall I go this way, up there, or shall I go this way? I think I'll go for this option. It looks a little bit safer. Tap out, we have made it to the summit, 2,525 meters, and do you know what, it was definitely worth the effort. Look at them views, man. That was so good, so much fun, and the body felt great, felt super strong the whole way up, so thumbs up from me. So you can see in the background there, you've got the cable car station, you've got people standing down there on the viewing platform. You've got mega views. Let me just take a step over here and I'll do a 360 just to show you on a day like today, the views you get up here are just inspiring, man. It is just amazing. I've been up here several times, but on a day like today, all this Mont Blanc looking spectacular, it just takes your breath away. Quite literally takes your breath away coming up, but just incredible. If you're ever in Chamonix, definitely worth a visit up here. Whether you hike up, run up, or grab the cable car up, it is worth the visit, because this is what you get to see. You've just got such an incredible view, incredible vistas all round. Another interesting fact about Le Brévent is we were up here one year and it is a really famous wingsuit jumping spot. One of the best in the world apparently, and the guys literally, if you see that rock there, they stand on that rock and they launch themselves off into the valley, and if you're lucky enough you could be in a cable car and you could see them fly right under the cable car. It's bonkers. It is mad to watch them step off the edge here, but yeah, what a mega climb up. And obviously now we've got the fun bit, because we've got a 1,500 meter descent back into Chamonix, and I think I can smell moody coffee from here, so they must be open. So I think it's time to get back down, grab a pastry from the cafe, and then go and hit the best coffee spot in town. So let's get running and I'll see you down the bottom. How you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
How you doing? You're fit and ready for the big race?
Oh, I'm not racing this year.
Oh, aren't you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Just out of training?
Enjoying, yeah.
Lovely.
What about you?
Doing, yeah, sorry, I got the camera on.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the TDS.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
It's gonna be great.
How's it going? Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, we filmed you a few, Run4Adventure is the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I filmed you a few times in the race.
Nice.
Yeah, no, good to see you.
Yeah, have fun this year.
Thank you, thank you.
So nice out here.
Oh, it's amazing on a morning like this,
Insane.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Enjoy your run.
Good luck.
And have a good trip.
Thank you.
Take care. So just out here descending from Le Brévent, you know, as you do, bumping into Courtney Dillwater and her husband on the way up. That was nice, very friendly. Shame she's not racing UTMB this year, but just out here doing a bit of training and soaking up the amazing views. It's crazy, building up to UTMB, you come out here and run, and that's what happens. You bump into all the mega stars of the trail running world. But yeah, the descent's going well so far. We're getting down pretty quick. All good. We have made it back down to where we started from. What an epic descent back down from Le Brévent. There was no snow up the top, but I saw lots of climbers, and there's that real weird section which I've forgotten about when you get near the top, where there's all these sort of balancing stones. And I remember the first time I went up there, it looked like some kind of weird ancient burial ground. But yeah, awesome to get back up the top, see all them epic views, and a really strong run back down as well. Nice to bump into Courtney, have a little chat there as well, one of the superstars of the ultra running world. But legs are feeling good, feeling nice and strong. They handled that 1,500 meters of descent really well. So I think we'll get back to the adventure bus and we'll see how Liga's getting on. That is a wrap on today's training run, and this episode in our series as I prepare for TDS. Really hope you enjoyed coming along on the run. It was just awesome to go back up on them trails, get out to Le Brévent, see all the views, and to feel strong doing it. You know, every run I do out here is giving me a lot of confidence and making me a lot more positive about the TDS. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget, you know what to do, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything when we're out here on some epic mountain adventures. Big thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We'll be back on the channel very soon. And as always, stay safe and keep on running.